Good morning, students. Today we will learn second type. Yesterday we have learned about the Cramer's rule, matrix inversion method. Today we will see Cramer's method. So we are solving the linear equations by three methods. So yesterday we have seen that matrix inversion method. Today we will see what is Cramer's method. So in Cramer's method also, it should be a singular matrix. There are rules that it should be square matrix, and the second one is non-singular. Then only we can apply Cramer's rule. When we can apply the Cramer's rule, it should be a square matrix, and moreover it should be non-singular matrix. So I will apply the Cramer's rule for this. After applying the Cramer's rule, if it is a 3 by 3 matrix, we are going to get three variables. One is x, y, and z. So how to get that x, y, z is here. A11, 12, 13, B11, okay, A12, A21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33. This is a 3 by 3 matrix, coefficient matrix that is, and this is the resultant matrix B11, B12, B13. Okay. Sorry, B21 here. B21, B31. So to get my x value, what I need to do? I need to find out the mod. So x formula is nothing but delta x by modulus delta. Delta x by modulus delta. How we are going to get the delta x means, see, since I am finding x, the first variable, whatever the coefficient matrix it is there, this A1, A11, A21, A31, this has to be replaced by the resultant matrix that is B11, B21, B. So it will become B11, B21, B31. Remaining will be same. A12, A22, A32, A13, A23, A33. So we will get the answer of x. Similarly, if I want y, then I will replace this matrix in this format, and these two will be same. If I want z, then I will replace this column with this matrix, then these two will be same. So x, and in order to get the y, it will use delta y by delta, and in order to get z, delta z by delta. So first we need to find out delta value. If it is non-singular, we will start doing the Cramer's rule. Let us start doing the Cramer's rule by one example question. Solve, it is example 1.25. Solve x1 minus x2 is equals to 3, 2x1, 3x2, 4x3. X1 plus 2x3, 7. X1 plus 2x3, 7. So first, let us write the coefficient matrix in this. Matrix A. Here coefficients 1, minus 1, x3 is not there, 0. Here 2, 3, 4, and 1, 0, 2. The variable matrix is x, y, z. Sorry, not x1, x2 here, x3. Another matrix, that is 3, 17, and 7. So first we need to find out the delta value, that is discriminant of these. If it is getting not equals to 0, then we can proceed further. 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 2. So 1 into 3 to the 6 minus 0 into 4 is 0. Here minus, actually plus in, it will come plus 1 into 2 to the 4 minus 4 plus 0 into something will be 0. So 0 minus 3. Okay. Is equals to 1 6 are 6 plus 0 plus 0. So I am getting 6 which is not equals to 0. So definitely we can apply now Cramer's rule. So how to get the Cramer's rule? First we need to find out delta 1, next delta 2, next delta 3. So first let me find out what is delta 1. Modulus delta 1. If I am talking about delta 1 means it will be x1. So I need to replace this matrix with here. It will become 3, 17, 7. So remaining 2 will be as such minus 1, 3, 0 and 0, 4, 2. So what will be the determinant of these answers here? 3 into 3 to the 6, 0 into 4, 0 plus 1 into, it will be 17 to the 34, 7 4 the 28 plus 0 into something will be 0. So 0 minus 21. So 6 3 is 18 plus 34 minus 28, 6 0. So 18 plus 6 is 24. So in order to get x value, that is delta 1 by delta. So delta 1 is how much? 24 by 6, 6 4 is 24. X1 value is 20, x1 value is 4. Similarly, we can find out delta 2. So delta 2 is the replacement of, so the first one will be as such. So what was the first one previous in the question? 1 2 0. 1 2 0 will be as such. In the middle it will come 3 17 7 and the last one will be 0 4 2. Why here we need second? So that's why we need to change the second column. So 1 into 17 to 34 minus 7 4 is 28 plus 3, sorry, minus 3. Why? Because here symbol will change now. Minus 3 into 2 to the 4 minus 0. Lastly plus 0 into 14 minus 0. Okay. 34 it will be 6 minus 12 plus 0. It will be minus 6. So x2 is delta 2 by delta, which is minus 6 by 6 minus 6 by 4, but minus 3 by 2. So second value is minus 6 by 6, which will be minus 1. This is x2 value. Next coming to x3 value. So that is delta 3. First we need to find out delta 3. So first 1 2 0 as such. In the last it will change to 3 17 7. Only last one it will change. Why? Because you are in delta 3. So what is the determinant of these? 1 into 3 7s are 21 minus 0 plus 1 into 14 minus 0 plus 3 into 0. So 1 into 21 is 21 plus 14, which is 35. 21, 1 minute. 1 7 3 is 21 minus 0. Okay, 21 plus 1 into 7 to the 14 minus 0. The 3 is 17 7. Okay, here it is 1. I have taken wrong value, 1. So if it is 1 means minus 1 into, so 3 7 the 21 minus 17 here. So 17 plus 17 means 4, 21, and if we take this 3, it will be 2, 3 2s are 6, okay. So 14 plus 4, 18 plus 6, 24. So I have taken only rank value here 1. So next x3. x3 can be obtained by the formula delta 3 by delta, that is 24 by 6, which is 4. So these are the values of x1, x2 and x3. Now let us see the third type, Gauss elimination method. Gaussian elimination method. So this method is nothing but row echelon form what we done in the similar manner, elimination of the rows by making as many as zeros are possible, and this method is applied for square matrix as well as rectangular matrix also. So this is the best method to be applied. So to solve this, to understand this, let us solve with one example. Example 1.27. Solve the following equations. Solve the following equations. 4x plus 3y plus 6z. 25x plus 5y x plus 5y plus 7z is equals to 13, 2x plus 9y plus z is equals to 1. Plus z is equals to 1. So let us see how to solve this. First, let us make the matrix form in this. So what is the matrix forms here? Matrix A, coefficient matrix, that is 4 3 6 1 5 7 2 9 1, and variable matrix X, which is X, Y and Z. Constant matrix, which is 25, 13 and 1. So to solve this Gauss elimination method, we have to take the augmented matrix, which is A by B. So that is 4 3 6 1 5 7 2 9 1 25 13 and 1. We have to take this augmented matrix. Okay. Now let us start solving this. So our intention is to make as many as zeros. So first operation to be applied is row 2 I will interchange to row 1. Row 2 I want to interchange to row 1. So what the matrix will becomes here? Equivalent to 1 5 7 13 4 3 6 25 2 9 1 1. Second operation, R2 can be written as R2 minus 4R1. Another operation, R3 can be written as R3 minus 2R1. Why I am doing this operation? It will get 0. See here, 4 minus 4 into R1, total row we have to multiply with 4. Here total the row we have to multiply with 2 to get this operation. So R2 and R3 are going to change. In what manner they are going to change? Let us see. So this is equivalent symbol. So first row will be same, 1 5 7 13. Here you see row 2 minus row 1, 4 minus 4 0, 3 minus 20, 3 minus 20 minus 17, 7 4 the 28. So 6 minus 28, 6 minus 28 minus 14. minus 22, minus 22. Next 25 minus 13 4s are 52. So 52 minus 25, 7 2, 27 minus 27. So here 2 minus 2 0. 9 minus 10 minus 1. 1 minus 14 minus 13. 1 minus 26 minus 25. Next, if I add, okay. Next, let us see the operation to be done. So all are minus symbols now. I can do replacement of row 2. Row 2 I will divide by row 2 divided by minus symbol. So I can cancel all minus, and row 3 also I will apply minus symbol divided by minus symbol. So minus 1. Okay, if I divide by minus 1, everything, what the equivalent form will become here. 1 5 7 13 0 17 22 27 0 1 13 25. So we have to apply for the total column. We cannot apply for individually. Now, okay. Next, these two will say here R3. R3 can be written as 17 R3 minus R2. Observe here why I am applying this operation, to make this as 0. How can be this made it as 0? Here 17 is there, here also 17 should come. So for R3 I am multiplying with 17. So 17 1 17 minus R2 value, it will be 0. So how the matrix form will become here? 1 5 7 13 0 17 22 27, and here it is 0 0 13. 17 into 13. So 17 into 13, 13 7s are 91, 13 1s are 13, 22. So it is 221. So 221 minus 22. So 221 minus 21 will be 200. Now it is 199. So here it will come 199. Next, 25 into 17. 25 into 17 will be the value, and we are going to get the answer as 398. So this is augmented matrix. We have to represent with a line here. Okay. So this is the final matrix. We got it. Now further we cannot do simplification. Now what is the resultant values? I am going to write here. See, with variables. X is there. So the first equation will become x plus 5y plus 7z is equals to 13. Second, x is missing 17y. 17y plus 22z is equals to 27. Last one, 199 z is equals to 398. Now first I can get the z value here. Z is equals to 2 times. So this is first equation, this is second equation, this is third equation. From 3 I got z value. Substitute z value in equation 2. I will get y value. So 17y plus 22 into 2, 44 is equals to 27. So 17y is equals to 27 minus 44. So 44 minus 27, 7, 1, 17. 17y is equals to minus 17, y is equals to minus 1. Next, substitute z and y values in equation 1. So what it will become here? X 5 into 1, 5. X minus 5 plus 14 is equals to 13. So x is equals to 13 minus 14 plus 5. So minus 1 plus 5 is 4. X is 4. So the values are x is equals to 4 and y is equals to minus 1, z is equals to